but I'm willing to bet you're the gal for me.
Howdy, Adam.
Howdy, what's beaver worth this year?
$6 a pound.
Fine, I'll trade you a new plow, 2 tubs of lawn, a sack of coffee, 20 pounds of chewing tobacco, and you wouldn't happen to have an extra wife in stock, would you? I'm looking for one of them.
Any special brand?
Why, yes. I best like a widow woman that ain't afraid of work. There's 7 of us men, me and my 6 brothers. The place is like a pigsty, and the food tastes even worse. I made up my mind. Next time I come to town to trade, I'm bringing me back a wife.
Well, that's a fine thing, I must say. Thinking you can come down here and trade for a wife like she's a bag of meal?
No, ma'am. I wouldn't say that, ma'am.
Well, let me tell you. None of our girls is gonna go off to bear country with you to cook and wash and slave for 7 slummocky backwoodsmen.
There's 10 men for every woman out here. You want a wife? You're gonna have to go back east and get one.
You mean there's no unmarried females in this town?
Morning, Mrs. Harlem. We're having a quiz bee. Are there any odds or ends?
What about these?
Now, just a minute.
They married?
They're spoken for.
Just spoken for. You had me scared.
I tell you, they're promised.
A lady can change her mind, can't she?
You're wasting your time. You won't find a girl to marry you in this town.
Never set my mind to something yet I haven't got. Whether it's plowing 20 acres a day or dropping a tree within an inch of where I want. I'm here today to get me a wife, and I don't aim to go back empty-handed. You're all pretty and young, and I'll keep you in mind, but I ain't deciding on nothing until I look them all over. Bless your beautiful hide, you're just as good as lost. I don't know your name, but I'm mistaken my claim unless your eyes is crossed. Morning, ma'am.
Morning, backwoodsman.
Nice day.
Why, yes, it is.
No one swapped my gun and I'd swap my mule, though whoever took it would be one big fool. Or paying your way through cooking school. If in you would say I do. Bless your beautiful eye, prepare to bend your knee. And take that vow, 'cause I'ma tell you now, you're the gal for me. Pretty and trim, but kinda slim. Heavenly eyes, but oh, that size. She's gotta be right to be the bride for me. Bless your beautiful eyes wherever she may be.
Hurry up, Bella. I got a dozen men. Bella in for middle.
I'm coming.
We ain't met yet, but I'm willing to bet you're the gal for me.
Hold your horses. Ow! Next time you do that, you'll be wearing this stew instead of eating it.
Anything you like?
Maybe, but first I think I better sample that cooking.
I reckon I'll take my dessert now, Billy.
Hey, that ain't no way to treat a lady.
What out of this, mister? Whoa!
I hope my interfering don't cause you no trouble, man.
None at all. I appreciate what you did.
That's stew, huh?
Uh-huh.
Smells good enough to eat, ma'am.
Tastes good too. So they tell me.
Got any ketchup?
My stew can stand on its own feet. Good.
Good.
Bella!
Pretty and trim, not too slim. Heavenly eyes, just the right size. Simple and sweet, but sassy as can be. Bless your beautiful eye, prepare to bend your knee. And take that back, 'cause I'm telling
your 12th piece of pie.
Yours is the best I've ever tasted, Millie.
Why, thank you, Mr. Bonaparte.
Oh, it's Adam. Your pa sure works you hard.
Oh, Mr. Sander isn't my father. My parents passed a little more than a year ago, and I moved into town some months back.
All alone?
I can take care of myself.
I live up in the mountains. I got a farm up there.
Have you?
A good farm. There's a house on it. There's timberland and high grazing meadows, sheep and milk cows, 50 acres a week. Well, the only thing it ain't got a woman. So how about it?
How about what?
Well, I just told you. How about marrying you? I know it's kind of short notice. Back east, we would have met on a Sunday leaving church. 6 months later, I'd have asked, could I walk you home? Next 2, 3 years, I would have sat in your front parlor every Wednesday night. And finally, I would have asked your father, could I marry you? But here, there's no time. I gotta be home tonight to tend to my stock. It'll be another 5 months before I'm down again with my granny. You gonna keep me waiting all that 5 months just for your bride?
I'd have to finish my chores first.
I knew it the minute I set eyes on you. You was the gal for me.
Say, how far is it up to the farm?
About 12 miles.
You know, most people think that'd be pretty lonely, but I could stand for some loneliness after this restaurant.
Yeah.
Always, when I hear those rowdy men yelling for their dinner, I think about how wonderful it would be to cook and care for just one man.
Yeah. My wagon's down the road. I'll rustle up the preacher and get us the ring. I'll get me a shave. Hey, the back. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Were you thinking about spending time alone with Adam Ponapee?
I guess you could say that, Ruth. Sort of.
He's so handsome. Do you like him, Millie?
I guess so. We're getting married.
Getting married? Well, I didn't even know you were being courted.
I wasn't. I just got 3 years worth of 5 minutes.
Millie Braden, I don't believe what you're doing.
Aren't you the one who's always been telling me to go and get myself married?
You're one of our town's boys, Millie.
Not one of those roughy mountain men.
You know I tried, but every time I thought about saying yes to one of them, an awful sinking feeling would strike me, and I just couldn't do it. But when I said yes to Adam, I waited for that feeling, but it didn't come. I feel just fine.
Oh, Millie, that is so romantic.
I can't believe it. Somebody pinched me. Oh, ow. Alice, honey, it's just an expression. Oh, I've got to hurry. I've got to pack.
Oh, we'll finish this, Millie. I'll do the packing.
Oh, we'll never see our Millie again.
Oh, never.
Don't worry, girls. She'll be back before the first snow.
Don't forget my books. Plutarch's Lives and the Bible. They're all my parents left for me.
Millie, there's something you should know about Adam and his family.
I know all that I need to know. There's goodness in his eyes. Just like my pa. I always dreamed a man like that would come and take me away.
Dear, I'm worried about you and your dreaming. When you wake up, you're gonna be married.
Marrying's for life.
Could have married long ago. I said no when fellers came proposing. Bankers, teachers, preachers too were among the men I could have chosen. Kept my feet on the ground. Now I know where I'm bound. He came out of nowhere, walking through the door, looking straight my way. Wonderful, wonderful day. He saw someone touch me, and he tossed him out like a bale of hay. One
Think of the wolves and the bears that could eat you.
How bad can the wolves be after wolves that pinch me and grab my tray? Stop that, Pastor!
Oh, this is disaster.
Wonderful, wonderful day.
I say if you're certain, let his wagon lead you home. Open up the curtain, learn to dance, don't think, grab him, take a chance.
Millie, you don't even know he's a Presbyterian.
Full steam heading upstream. If I sink or swim, I believe in him. Wonderful, wonderful.
Please don't be hurried.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Really, we're worried.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Really resisted. It's too late, she's already kissed him. Beautiful, glorious, heavenly, marvelous, wonderful, 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 wonderful day.
Oh, Adam, it's everything I hoped.
Yup, it's good and solid. Oh, this is my brother, Caleb.
Oh, how are you, Brother Caleb?
This here's my wife, Millie. Your wife?
Well, yeah, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Hey, Eve, Dad, he done it. He got married.
These are my brothers, Ephraim and Daniel.
Hiya, Brother Ephraim, Brother Daniel. Which one's Ephraim and which one's Daniel?
Me. Oh, and this here's Benjamin.
How are you, Brother Benjamin? You didn't tell me you had brothers.
Must have been the wedding. Threw it out of my mind.
Oh. Say, do you all live around here?
Not around here.
Oh.
Well, this is the house.
Oh. My. What a nice big room.
Yeah, well, it might need some readying up a bit, but now that you're here. Hey, wake up! Wake up and meet your new sister-in-law. Sleeping.
Oh.
This is Frank.
How are you, Brother Frank?
Oh, and this here's Gideon. Hey, you drop that spoon. We'll have some human cooking for a change. Now that she's here.
Are there any more?
No, Gideon's last born.
It'll take me a while to put the right name with the right brother.
Just remember your ABCs. Adam, Benjamin, Caleb, Daniel, Ephraim, Frank, and Gideon.
Those are fine sounding names. Bible names.
That was Ma's idea. The ABCs, that was Pa's so he could keep track of us. He was figuring on using the whole 26 letters, right down to Zechariah. But when he got a good look at Gideon here, he went out and chopped a tree down on himself.
Yeah! Oh! Hey, there's one name in the Bible that I don't seem to remember. Frank. Is Frank a Bible name?
That ain't his real name.
Is it Frank?
We just call him that for short. His real name is Frank.
Go on then. Come on.
I'll tell you.
Oh, there's the bedroom.
Oh, can't you stop them?
Oh, you'll get used to that.
What happened? Was it something I said?
No, Frank's just touching about his name, that's all.
You see, there was no F names in the Bible, so Ma named him Frankincense. Because he smelled so sweet. Thank you.
Now, like I was telling you, there's the bedroom, there's where the boys work, I'll show you the rest. And, yeah, this here's the wash basket. Me and the boys are kind of hard on our clothes, so there's a lot of washing and mending, but now...
But I'm here.
This is the kitchen. There's the salt, the pork, the milk, the flour, just about anything you'll be needing to fix us. All right, that's enough. Oh, get at it. Get. How'd you expect her to get supper with all of you on the floor? Right, get back here. Wood piles out back, water pumps alongside it. There's the dinner bell, so ring it loud when you get supper ready.
Don't even know what I'm talking about. Adam,
What seems to be the trouble?
look at your brothers.
It must be good.
All right. If you're gonna act like hogs, you're gonna eat like hogs.
About time for you boys to turn in, ain't it? It's 9 o'clock already. An hour past your bedtime.
Yours too, Adam.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm getting a night sleepy at that.
I'm always getting bullied.
Millie?
Who is it?
It's, Adam. Your husband.
You may come up, Adam.
Good night, boys. Good
Adam.
I, thought you'd be in bed.
Did you?
It's been a right busy day. You must sort of be tuckered out.
That's right.
Shall I turn down the covers?
You can if you'd like. But I'm not going to bed. You don't want a wife, Adam. You want a cook, a washerwoman, A hired girl. Well, a hired girl's got a right to a sleeping place of her own.
I reckon that's so.
Back in town, you let me talk. Make a fool of myself. Talking about you and me, and how nice it'd be to cook and care for just one man. You should have stopped me.
Maybe I should have, but it sounded real pretty. And besides, if I told you beforehand, you might not have married me. And I wanted you to marry me, Millie. I wanted you to marry me real bad.
Sure you did, because you knew I was young and strong, and there's a lot of work left in me.
That's partly true. It's a hard life out here in the forest and wilderness. There's trees waiting to be felled, land to be plowed and fenced, stock to be fed. A man wants a wife who can work alongside him. Of course, if she's got eyes that are bluer than cornflowers, hair the color of wheat in the sunshine, he counts himself very fortunate.
I'll work alongside you, Adam, but I'm not sleeping alongside you.
She wants a drink of water. She's thirsty. Have a drink.
What are you doing?
Bedding down for the night. Don't know what birds see in it.
You know, somehow it just don't seem fitting for a bridegroom to spend his wedding night out on the roof.
This was your idea, not mine.
I guess I was pretty mad at him, but I just built up such a store of dreams. Dreams about love and marriage and such.